I love you, singing friends. Oh, yes, I do. I love you, singing friends, and I'll be true. When we're not singing, I'm blue. Oh, singing friends, I love you. I love you, singing friends. Oh, yes, I do. I love you, singing friends. Oh, yes, I do. I love you, singing friends, and I'll be true. When we're not singing, I'm blue. Oh, singing friends, I love you. I love you. I love you. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Sing Books with Emily Sing-Along Hootenanny Show, episode 31. I am so happy that we are here together to sing some songs today. So today's theme is fun song grab bags. So that means I grabbed a bunch of my favorite fun songs, and we're going to sing those together today. So I'm going to get these things out of the way. And I thought that we should start with a song about a problem that I hope none of you ever have, late for school. And this is written by the wonderful, amazing, very funny Steve Martin, and C.F. Payne made these terrific pictures. And now I have contacted Mr. Martin, and maybe you can help me out with that, to ask him to have a few of his other songs also made into picture books, because he's got some great banjo songs. Mainly, what is it called? Oh, Me and Paul Revere. Paul Revere and Me. It's a wonderful song. So, Mr. Martin, if you happen to get wind of this, won't you please have it illustrated? Because that's such a great song, and I think kids would love it. All right, so late for school. What's going to happen today? Okay, that bird is saying, wake up! Woke up this morning, clock said I was late for school. Teacher told me that's not cool. Gotta put my shirt and pants on, flew down the front stair, wet my fingers and slicked my hair, elbowed grandma passing by, her face was in a pie. If I'm late, there's misery, I won't be up on history. I'd be in the English grammar slammer and I get a C. Got a warning last semester, told my mom, and that depressed her. I promised Dad I won't be late, and God accelerate. Let's go! Ran out the front door, moving like a meteor. I sped across the front lawn, quickly missed the bus. My shoelace tripped me, rounded the corner. Homeward flying as I go. Neighbors shouted, tally-ho, and gave a standing O. Leapt across 3 lawn flamingos, waved to Sal, he's Filipino. Jumped the fence and found that I was headed towards a pool. In the air I did look funny, on TV I'd make some money. Waved my arms and legs like mad to alter where I'd land. Whoa! Aimed for the rubber boat, hit instead the kiddie float. I began to lose control. I'm so glad I learned a log roll. Jumped onto the diving board, bounced off it and headed towards a jungle gym. I swung just right and caught onto a kite. Woohoo! I'm flying! Up so high, I see the school. 8 a.m., that's the rule. Flying slowly, time is marking. Down below, the dogs are barking. I feel like I'm sailing. But uh-oh, the wind is failing. Now I'm headed downward, groundward, cloudward to the school. On the football field I crash, 50-yard line, perfect smash. Grabbed my books and so begins my frantic final dash. Down the hall I ricochet, trophy cases in the way. The other kids are all in class. I wish that I were they. Almost there. I see the clock hands with delight. 8 a.m., exactly right. I pull the handle with a fight. The door is locked. That's not right. There's not a person here today. Is everybody out to play? Now I'm thinking, and it's sinking in. It's Saturday. Ah, rats, I could have stayed in bed. I'm out hibernate, wish that I could aviate or possibly evaporate. I'll be home and back in bed soon. My dad is waiting. What the heck were you up to? Let's go fishing. My oh my, your grandma's face is in a pie. This is really something. I'm with Dad and fish are jumping. Mom gave me a new alarm to set for Monday morn. Never want to be late for school. Never want to be the classroom fool. I'd be in the English grammar slammer and I get a D. Now I'm feet are doing dances. Hooray for second chances. I'm not late. Life is great. It's time to celebrate. Woo! It's time to celebrate. Celebrate. Oh, it's Saturday, and today is Saturday too. So I hope that the circumstances of this song did not happen to you today. So let's see what's going to happen next. Sometimes, you know, funny things happen. And we just got to go with the flow. Going with the flow. All right, so I'm going to take a deep breath. You know, that is a song that can get a person all wound up because it's so funny. So sometimes when we're all wound up, if you just take a nice breath and then you can relax a little and calm down. Listen, I know, I remember. It happens to me even still. I'm a grown-up old lady. But when I was a kid, you know, of course I got all wound up, just like everybody does. All right, so Grandma's Feather Bed. So this is another great song from the marvelous John Denver. Oh, and this terrific illustration by Christopher Canyon. And so I think you may have sung with me a few times before, and we have sung a few of these books that were sung by John Denver and illustrated by Christopher Canyon, and we can enjoy those. I'm going to get another drink because that required a lot of air, which dries out the throat. So, but you can drink some water and fix it, and then sing Grandma's Feather Bed. So, if anybody knows the chorus of this song, has such a great chorus, you can sing it along with me. And this is a great knee tapper. Tap those knees. When I was a little bitty boy, just up off the floor, we used to go out to Grandma's house every month end or so. We'd have chicken pie and country ham and homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 leather geese, took a whole bolt of cloth for the tick. And it hauled 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, and the piggy we'd stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper, we'd sit around the fire, the old folks would spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, and Granny sing a ballad or two. There she is. I'd sit and listen and watch the fire till the cobwebs filled my head. Next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 living geese, took a whole bolt of cloth for the tick. And it hauled 8 kids and 4 hound doggies and the piggy we'd stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 living geese, took a whole bolt of cloth for the tick. And it hauled 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and the piggy we'd stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Well, I love my pa, I love my ma, I love Granny and Grandpa too. Been fishing with my uncle, I wrestled my cousin, and I even kissed Aunt Lou. Ooh, but if I ever had to make a choice, I guess it ought to be said I'd trade them all, plus the gal down the road for Grandma's feather bed. I'd trade them all, plus the gal down... Oh, maybe not the gal down the road. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 40 living geese, took a whole bolt of cloth for the tick. And it hauled 8 kids and 4 hound doggies and that piggy we'd stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Woo-hoo! Yippee! Now, the only question I have about this song is that piggy. Are you going to steal a piggy from the shed and go to snooze with that piggy in grandma's feather bed? I don't know. You could if you wanted to, but I'm not sure that's what I would choose to do. All those hound dogs might be problematic too. Might be a little stinky, those hound dogs. But you know, they're awful cute. Who doesn't love a hound dog? Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Oh, one of my favorites. So today we are singing the fun song, Grab Bag. I've just grabbed a bunch of my favorite songs and we're just singing those today. And another one of those is the Backwards Birthday Party. So this is a great song by Tom Chapin and John Forster and illustrated by Chuck Gronick. And we are actually going to sing another song by this group. Just great songs to sing a little bit later. But okay, so the Backwards Birthday Party. Has anybody ever had a backwards birthday party? I haven't, but I think it would be fun too. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Now, the first thing, of course, that happens, I'm going to point out to my friends, this is how you can tell something is going to go awry, is the very first lyric. It said, on my birthday morning, the sun was sinking low. Does the sun sink in the morning? No. So if you get up in the morning and the sun is going down, you might start to think that something funny is going to happen. So let's see how this goes with the Backwards Birthday Party. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm going to start the music over because I wanted to tell you about one other thing. The kazoo. I'm going to play the kazoo in this. So when I play the kazoo, you can use that as your clue, your cue. So a cue is something you do in the theater or in performing where it tells you what to do. So it's one thing that happens, and then when that thing happens, you know it's your turn to do whatever it is you're supposed to do. So your cue to play your pretend kazoo, maybe like this. Do, 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 do. So you can play along and just make a pretend kazoo, unless you happen to have a kazoo handy, in which case you can play your actual kazoo. But when I play my kazoo, you can play your kazoo. Okay, so here we go. Take two. On my birthday morning, the sun was sinking low. I put my clothes on inside out and down the stairs did go. The house was decorated, but something was awry. The doorbell rang and all the gang came in and said goodbye at my backwards birthday party where everything's out of whack. My backwards birthday party, my party day birth words back. We ate the birthday cake first, which stirred up quite a fuss. Then we blindfolded the donkey and he pinned the tail on us. The treasure hunt went nowhere, but no one got depressed, 'cause I wrapped up all my presents and gave one to every guest at my backwards birthday party where everything's out of whack. My backwards birthday party, my party day birth words back. The ice cream was hot, the candles were not. The longer we kept partying, the earlier it got. Kazoo! The clock was running backwards. It struck 3, then 2, then 1. My party, it was winding down before it had begun. I said, hello, it's time to go, and showed them to the door. And I was 1 year younger than I was the day before at my backwards birthday party where everything's out of whack. My backwards birthday party, my party day birth words back. My backwards birthday party, my party day birth words back. My backwards birthday party, my party day birth words back. Yeah. So, I don't know if you noticed, but that is the second song that we have finished off with jazz hands. So we sang, oh, Late for School. That was our first song, our Steve Martin song. And we got jazz hands for that. So here, I'll show you how to do jazz hands. It's a little bit like This is how you applaud in American Sign Language. And that's kind of what jazz hands are too, but you can put them to the side and shake them a little, and it's kind of jazzy. And that's jazz hands. Okay, so let's see. Oh, in fact, I had put the two songs by Tom Chapin. Oh, but this one is by his other friend, Michael Mark, and also illustrated by Chuck Gronick. So these two are together, back to back. And why not? Okay, so the library book. This is another one of my favorite songs to sing. It's just so cute, and I have to admit, I love the library. I really do. Of course, you know, my program here is called Sing Books with Emily, and we are singing books, and I'm Emily, and a library is filled with books, so there you go. All right, so we are going to sing the library song. I had this for a long time before I started using it and had music made for us to sing, and I'm so glad I finally did, because it became one of my favorites immediately. All right, I'm going to start that over one more time. This is actually take 3 now. Here we go, take 3. It's Saturday morning and the rain is pouring. Dad worked late last night. He's in there snoring. The same old stuff on TV. Boring. So what if I can't go out and play? I know what I'll do today. I'm going to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Now I like books and they like me, so when I go to the library, I sit right down in my favorite chair to check to see who's there. Maybe 1 book, maybe 2. Take me home, said Winnie the Pooh. And if we have to travel far, I'll bring my honey jar. Oh, I'm going to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Sleeping Beauty yawned and said, I'll come when I get out of bed. But Madeline said, let her nap, and jumped into my lap. The Cat in the Hat says, hey, I'll go. Don't take him, says Pinocchio. Don't take that cat to your address. He only makes a mess. Oh, I'm going to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Mrs. Parker's back behind the checkout desk today. The Cheshire Cat jumps on her head and said, let's play. Then Mrs. P says, goodness, are you sure you want all these? Oh yes, we shout together. She says, shh, quiet please. I'm going to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. The 7 dwarfs begin to shout, say, take us with you, check us out. Then Cinderella gets her gown and Bubba grabs his crown. Then Curious George swings from a shelf, and along comes Mother Goose herself. Out the door we danced and sang, the whole library rang. Oh, I'm going to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. I'm going to the picking out a book, check it in, check it out. The library book. Oh, and look at this adorable girl. She's going to the library. I think I might go to the library today. Of course, when I go to the library, I like to go to the children's section and look and see if I can find any songs that I didn't know had been illustrated. It's always fun to go on an adventure hunt. And you know, sometimes I actually find something. Not very often these days anymore, but sometimes it still happens. All right, so for our last song today, sunny day. And finally, today it is a sunny day. So we can celebrate that. And of course, this is the theme song to Sesame Street. And of course, I grew up watching Sesame Street. And so I'm not afraid to say that I was born in the late 1960s. And that's when, that's when Sesame Street first began. So I got to enjoy Sesame Street from its very beginning. So this might be a song that some of my friends out there will know. And if you do know it, sing it with me. Because it's fun to sing along. That's really the whole point. Oh, when you hear that, doesn't that just make your heart leap for joy? Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Come and play, everything's A-okay. Friendly neighbors there, that's where we meet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? It's a magic carpet ride. Every door will open wide to happy people like you. Happy people like, what a beautiful sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? Super Grover there. Oh, good old Super Grover. In fact, when I first sang this to a group of kids in a class, I don't know, maybe it was a first or second grade class, it might have been a kindergarten class, and I said, oh, I just love Grover there with his rainbow contrails, and one of the child raised their hands and said, excuse me, but that is Super Grover, not Grover. So I've learned to get that right. That is Super Grover right there, and you know, because he's wearing his hat and his cape. So that's how you know. All right, friends, thank you so much for singing with me today. I had so much fun singing our fun song grab bag. And of course, I will post this, all the songs we sang and the links to their posts on my blog so you can learn more about the song or anything you ever might have wanted to know, what I've collected so far about it. Because I like to know about these songs. So everything that I can collect up to know about them, I do, and each one has a post of its own on the Sing Books with Emily blog on WordPress. And then, of course, these things also end up on YouTube and on my Instagram channel. So there's lots of places you can sing along and maybe find these books in the library or on an online bookseller, or maybe they're even in your own house already. So thank you so much for singing with me. And we are going to sing next week. And next week, I am planning a program of water songs, all songs that celebrate or talk about water. So I hope to see you then. All right. Thanks, friends. See you later. Bye.